I'm going to show you how I made this adorable gingerbread sign. So I'm just taking a blank cutting board, which I will link to. I bought it on Etsy. And I'm just painting that with Key West. This is Key West by Apple Barrel from Walmart, mixed with a little bit of white and some Mod Podge. I like to mix Mod Podge in my acrylic paint because I feel like it gives you more solid coverage. So just go ahead and do that on the front and back. So after your paint is dry, I'm just going to take some lightweight spackle in a bag. It really doesn't matter if you have a tip or not, or what that tip is, because I'm just doing it to look like an edge of fake frosting, but it doesn't need to be decorative. It's going to be all covered up with some sprinkles. So you can do a tip or not. This is a 1M. I'm just spreading a little bit of the fake frosting down. When you try to put fake frosting down on a painted surface, sometimes it doesn't want to stick. And then I'm just going to take my piping bag and go all along the edge. It really doesn't matter because most of this frosting is going to be covered up. So I'm using my candy shop sprinkles here. They're my most favorite right now. They're very, very Candyland Christmas, but you could also use them for like Valentine's Day or multiple other holidays. They are just so fun. And I'm just putting the bigger ball sprinkles on the outside just because I want to make sure that those stick into the spackle. You do have to press these into the spackle. It's not going to be like real frosting where you can just sprinkle stuff on it and it will be fine. With fake sprinkles and fake frosting, you do have to push it in there a little bit. So I'm just looking for more of the variety of sprinkles now, and I'm just trying to scatter them so that they look random, but then I'm going to have to go back through and push those sprinkles into the frost. So you can see I wanted a really over the top look, and so that frosting is just packed with sprinkles. Of course, you don't have to do it like that, but that is absolutely what I wanted. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking a decal that I made on my silhouette, and I'm just going to line that in the center. And the great thing about doing a wood project, when you put a vinyl decal on wood like this, painted wood, you can lift it up and reposition it. If I tried to stick this down on a slicker surface, like a table or granite countertop or something, you wouldn't be able to reposition it. So that's always a nice perk. But I'm just going to press that down into there after centering it, and then just lift the plastic off. This is the transfer sheet. And the thing is that because the surface doesn't want to grab the sticker, you really have to watch each little part of your sticker. So you just got to be careful so you don't end up ripping your vinyl decal. So I just keep my fingers really close to the project, you see, and I'm not pulling from far away. You just want to make sure you get every single detail. This is a little gingerbread cookie I got at Walmart, and I didn't know what I was going to do with her, but then this inspiration struck me, so I decided to do this. So I'm just using some E6000, and then I'm going to position her in the center. And does anyone else have this happen with their E6000? I'm sure you do. It's like you can only use it the first time you open it. Otherwise, it completely glues itself shut. I think from now on, I'm going to buy the teeny tiny bottles. But anyway, I decided to put a rainbow lollipop on her. I want to incorporate some more rainbows and more candies into this design. And then I added some more little fake candies, and you guys know how I play around with stuff a lot before I make my final decision. I have a question for you. Do you like Candyland, or do you like just traditional red and green? Do you like red, green, and white? Do you like pastel? To me, this is Candyland. It's the candy themed, the gingerbread, the peppermint, the pops of red. That means Candyland to me. What does it mean to you? And finally, I added a beautiful little peppermint bow. I found this ribbon at Dollar Tree. They have it usually at Christmas. And this is a peppermint lollipop, but I just cut off the stick. It's all polymer clay. I don't use real sweets on my crafts because, of course, that could give you bugs. So it's all safe to use. You can find it in my shop, glamcandyboutique.etsy.com. So here's the finished Gingerbread Sweet Shop sign. I hope you liked it. I wanted to do this because it's beginner friendly. You don't have to actually sculpt the gingerbread, although of course you can. There's lots of cookie cutters and they're fairly easy to decorate. Maybe I can do that for you in another tutorial. You can use this on just as a display or on a wreath or even in a tree. Let me know what you think in the comments, and Merry Christmas.